meet the starting lineups. First for the visiting Thunder. Number 0, Nate Aubrey. Number 13, Tamar Lindsay. Number 14, Jordan Marshall. Number 15, Jordan White. Number 23, Jeff Butler. The Eagles are led by head coach Jordan Storm. And now, the starting lineup for your Trace City Saints. At Ford, a 6'10" freshman from Park Hills, Missouri. Number 15, Tice Lavinger. At Ford, a 6'3" senior from Memphis, Tennessee. Number 23, Andrew Johnson. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Mobile, Alabama. Number 2, Quincy James. At guard, a 6' senior from Choctaw, Oklahoma. Number 12, Trey Black. And at guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee. Number 25, Andre Johnson. The Saints are led by head coach Jack DeFredis, assistant coach Nick Stevens. Let's go, Torches up!
All right, coming to you live here from the Fort O Center on the campus of Central Christian College of the Bible. We are ready for the nightcap game here where the Saints are going to be taking on the Thunder out of Manhattan, Kansas, the Manhattan Christian College Thunder. And we had a full day of basketball here. Seen some great games, some overtime games, some nail biters, and just some excellent basketball here for the MCCC tournament. Quincy James with the ball for the Saints off the tip-off. Saints get the first possession. On the mic tonight is Brian Taylor, and in the booth with me tonight is Janelle Owen.
Happy to be here. Thanks for letting me be a part of this again. I always enjoy being able to do this with you. This is a tall order for our Saints tonight.
Yep. Manhattan comes in, the number 1 ranked team in the conference. Had a day off yesterday.
Yes, got the first round bye.
Playing on some fresh legs tonight. Saints are unfortunately a little short-handed tonight. We've got a couple injuries that may play into the outcome here. It definitely affects our depth. But Sam Adams on the bench tonight with
he's got a knee issue. He's going to get it looked at Monday to find out exactly what it is.
And we also have our leading scorer, Jackson King, out with an injury from a couple games ago. So still trying to figure out exactly what that is. Trey Black on the rebound for the Saints. Quincy James on the drive. He goes up, gets the basket and the harm. Going to the line for the bonus. 4-0. Saints lead 18-47 to start this game. We love how the Saints start games.
Yes, they always start fast. They start so fast. They shoot well. And that's a good play for Quincy. He's nursing a little bit of a calf injury that he suffered in yesterday's game.
Coach said it was cramped, so hopefully there's not much linger. I personally handed him 2 Gatorade bottles today to
good
make sure that we were not going to be dehydrated for tonight's game. Turnaround jumper good, number 14. That's Jordan Marshall, 6'7" senior out of Frisco, Texas, for the Thunder. Saints up 5-2 early on here. Good defense, knocked away by 15. That's Jordan White. And the bucket for White brings the score within 1. 5-4 Saints lead. 2 minutes into the game here.
You were just talking about Jordan Marshall, number 14. I just saw him get the award for the Player of the Year for our conference. So.
Yep.
The Thunder, they've got some talent.
Yeah, one of the things that Manhattan has over a lot of our Bible colleges directly is they've got a partnership with K-State University that students can get access to the K-State experience right there in Manhattan while still being on a Christian campus. So it's a kind of an attractive dynamic and setup for them.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a neat thing for the Brotherhood to be able to have something like that and to be able to offer that to people that want to be able to go to Bible college and yet still be right in the heart of all the action.
Similar to our partnership with Indiana Wesleyan. It's just Indiana Wesleyan isn't in our same town.
Right, yeah, not even in our same state.
Yeah. 7-6. Saints still leading by a point here. Trey Black, last year an All-American. Handling the ball handling for the Saints. 15-footer pulled up short. Thunder on the rebound.
He's number 5 all-time in Saints scoring, Trey Black.
Let's see James with the rebound for the Saints, bringing the ball up. Gonna get things set up. It's looking a little sluggish tonight from what we've seen.
Yeah, they normally start much faster than this, but I feel like they're just hobbled.
Inside shot by Johnson, no good. Andrew Johnson, the senior there. Quincy James up for the rebound. Quincy is one of the most athletic guys we have on our team, and you'll see why tonight. Goes to the hole hard. Still learning a little body control, but man, can he move. I didn't know the Euro step was allowed in Missouri.
There's a lot of contorting going on, but there's a lot of steps involved as well. Nice. That was nice.
Andre Johnson with the basket for the Saints on the one-on-one drive. Yeah, the Euro step, I'm pretty sure, was banned by legislation here in the state of Missouri.
Exactly.
Legislative Bill 4689.32, I believe.
Right.
Ty Slobinger on the rebound, gets it out to Trey Black. Trey just taking his time. You see him usually using a 90-mile-an-hour speed. He looked like he dropped that into third gear instead of fifth tonight.
Right. Well, you wonder. I mean, this is game. What's this game? Feels like game 3. Is this game 3 now? Yeah, for us.
Ty Slobinger with the nice little baby hook in the center of the paint there for the Saints. 11-6. They've extended the lead by 5. This is the time of year when you hope your freshmen have enough legs.
Yes.
To have survived your college season and have matured enough to be able to be no longer freshmen.
Yeah, because they're needed in games like this. Everybody's got to contribute.
Shot put up by number 23. That's Jeff Butler.
He's one of the All-Americans for them.
Senior guard out of Holdridge, Nebraska. Got some more Nebraska stories here about Holdridge if you can handle that tonight.
I feel like you're rich with Nebraska. I always think of you as an Iowa guy, but you're pretty rich with the Nebraska content.
Spent a lot of time in Iowa. Grew up in Nebraska.
That's it. Yeah.
So I'm rich in stories in those two states here. So Holdridge, home of the Dusters.
The Dusters.
The Holdridge Dusters. Yeah,
nice.
I have some good friends down there. Went to high school with. In fact, one of their morticians in town is a guy I know well. So down there over at the Bauer Funeral Home. Shout out to Ryan and his family. So we're on our first timeout break here. Saints trail by 2, 11. Saints lead by 2.
Lead by 2, yes.
11-9 with basically 5 minutes gone in this first half. Not playing at the pace that we've usually seen them play with here in the first 10, 15 minutes.
Thunder have missed some shots early, so you hope that that trend continues.
It might speak to the defense that the Thunder's putting on tonight. So
they're not short on depth. When you look across and you see that, just bring your friend to work day for sure. 17
players on the roster.
I don't even know if that's legal.
I had 5 sheets on trying to track who their players were. So not an easy task tonight flipping through that roster. Trey Black on the drive gets it knocked away. Missed. So in for the game, we've got Jamari Larkin, Andre Johnson, Quincy James, Trey Black, and Tice Lovinger in for the Saints. Jamari Larkin handling the ball, trying to create some space.
Whenever you're trying to speed up the game, Jamari's a good one to bring in for that. He's so quick. Quick twitch.
He is always in motion. Quincy James from downtown, and he has the rare stick.
Yes.
I think that's worth half a point.
Right. I mean, it should be. It should at least be worth a tiebreaker or something.
You stick the ball there. He couldn't decide that. Usually what happens, you can't decide if you're going to bank it or go for the swish there.
Yeah, you do both.
One gets stuck right in the rim. Manhattan ball. They bring it up the court. Saints are I'm trying to diagnose here. Looks like they're sitting in a 2-3 zone. Deep three up by number 12. That's Ferdinand Handy, sophomore out of Kansas City. It's not a name you hear every day, Ferdinand.
No, but it's pretty handy right there to, for the Thunder. That was there. I had to take that one. That was.
Trying to get a clearing to get in there for a layup, and he does. Good drive to the hole by Jamari Larkin out of Arkansas, freshman here for Central Christian College. And Trey Black said, yep, coach, I did it. First team foul, first personal foul on Trey Black. Not bad going almost 8 minutes into the game to get the first personal foul on the Saints.
Yeah, especially as hard and as fast as they go. There's a lot of contact.
That free throw ties the game up at 13.
One of the things I learned about Jamari recently, not only is he quick twitch, but he's known for his breakfast scrambles. He does a lot of cooking on the weekends when we have our brunches. He's the one that chefs it up for us.
Saints trying to get it worked inside the Thunder in a man-to-man defense tonight. Oof.
See, they're getting handsy.
Yeah, that was a hands to the face they should have called. A little rough in there.
Nice take.
Andre Johnson for the Saints takes it to the hole. Yeah, things are getting a little rough in the paint there. We're going to have to see how the refs handle that tonight. Nice no-look pass for number 21. That would be Isaiah Collier, another Nebraska native. They have 2 transfers from Nebraska Christian College after they close on their roster. This is in their final season here.
Oh, nice. It was good defense by Trey to interrupt that pass. It's going to stay with Manhattan.
It almost looked like it number 2 went off 10's hands, and the ref just kind of blocked them seeing it. Saints trail by a point at this time. This is giving up the first lead of the game. Shot in and out, rebounded by one of the leading rebounder, second leading rebounder on the team, Trey Black. Pretty interesting from a guard position to be
right?
that high in rebounds, but Tice Lobinger is number one. Tice has over 200 rebounds on the season. Good step fake. Rebounded by Jamari Larkin. Manhattan did not get in on any rebounding positioning there. Made it really easy for the Saints to get that defensive rebound. James over to Black. Deep three by Trey Black. And just as I critique the rebounding of the Thunder, the Saints do the same thing. Nobody back.
Nice block by Quincy.
Andre Johnson with the ball on the right side. He goes into the hoop, looking, left his feet and had nowhere to go with the ball. Turned it over. Saints on defense. Lobinger knocked it away.
Yeah, that is not where you want to go.
Also leading the team in blocks. Johnson down
there we
in
go.
the bucket. Saints back on top, 17-16. Just under halfway to go in the first half.
You can hear our student section.
Got a good crowd here tonight for this nightcap on second day of the MCCC tournament.
Nice.
Good job by Lobinger on the inside, holding ground. Great up to Larkin, and it get knocked away by Collier underneath the basket. Ball stays with the Saints. Some substitutions coming in. Lobinger out. Cruz Mendoza making his entrance tonight.
It's good to see him back, coming off that concussion that he suffered.
Coach was looking for a little more ball handling skills, particularly with some of the injuries on the bench, so getting Cruz back was a timely thing. Saints having a hard time getting the ball in, and now have to go the full length of the court. On the inbound, Aaron Douglas in for Trey Black. Need Aaron Douglas to get about 7 3-pointers tonight.
Yes.
He's our 3-point specialist and clearly has the ability to kind of go off from deep. Just need him to kind of...
This would be a great night for him to do that.
Torch it up tonight. How about that?
How about that?
Shot clock down, long. Larkin on the rebound. Andrew Johnson on the drive, gonna draw the foul on number 5. That would be Isaac Higgins, a 6-foot senior out of Palm Bay, Florida. His first foul, team second this half. Johnson directing traffic out there. Puts the ball into his brother, Andre.
Oh,
It's
yes.
going to be a charge.
Nice.
Great positioning there by Jamari Larkin to pick up the offensive player control foul. Ferdinand Handy a little, well, let's just say a little like his namesake. From the children's book, Ferdinand.
The
a little
bull.
bullish in the
bull,
lane.
yes.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't putting the brakes on. He knew where he was going.
Larkin Jamari did a really nice job of getting set with a step to go, and brothers Johnson playing a two-man game there.
Yeah.
Andre picked up the foul on the drive. Gonna go shoot 2.
Yeah, we
The
need
fourth
those.
team foul.
Need the brothers to show up tonight. Turn this back into a backyard.
Show up and show out, I
Yes.
think is what they say. The young people these days.
It's good to have the Johnson 3 on campus, right? All the brothers are with us during the tournament.
It's Memphis West.
Yes,
today.
it really is. It's fun.
with the 3 Johnson brothers on campus. Other Johnson brother played earlier tonight for the Ozark team. Andre's at the line. Here's second, missed the first. And second one's good. Something with that net.
I know.
You
It is.
notice that too?
If we just put a new one up or something.
That's a little sticky on that.
It is.
On that left side here. Saints lead 18-16. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Ooh.
That was some quick hands.
Let's just say that was a touch foul right there. For as much bumping that goes on out there, that was a touch call for sure. 18-16. It would be Ferdinand going to the line for the Thunder. First one's good. Coaches getting Trey Black in the game. Andre Johnson going to sit for a breather here.
I think we had to get some of the coaches' kids on our bench just to kind of feel it out a bit. Just give us a few more options.
Those are water boys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Coach Stevens has filled out the water boy squad tonight.
Yes.
Tied up 18-18 on that free throw by Ferdinand. Jamari Larkin with the ball for the Saints. To get things set up. On the court is Jamari Larkin, Andrew Johnson, Trey Black, Tice Lovinger, and Cruz Mendoza. Turnover on the Saints. Ooh, that's a carry. They better call that carry. Oh,
yes,
travel.
Travel.
All right. Extra step in there by our man Ferdinand. Larkin getting things set up, and they are, wow.
Very physical.
Wow. Collier was, it looked like it was mugging him from up here.
Oh,
Trey Black
nice.
on the 10-footer.
That's a big basket for him. He's lost the handle the last 2 times he was trying to drive in the lane. It's nice to see him finish that one.
Saints up by 2 again, 20-18. 7:05 to go. Bucket good by Jordan Marshall. He's a 6'7" senior, Frisco, Texas. I was just in Frisco, in fact, a couple weeks ago. You know what is famous in Frisco these days?
I don't. Frisco, Texas?
Frisco, Texas.
Oh, stay with it.
You will find those guys that do all those trick shots.
Oh, dude, perfect.
Dude perfect out of Frisco.
Those guys are fun. Oh, I think they're all like good Christian guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a timeout. We're going to take a short break here. 20-20, 6:20 left to go in the first half. You're watching Saints basketball from Central Christian College of the Bible. And we're back after that short break. Manhattan's going to have possession of the ball. Manhattan in the white jerseys tonight. Saints in the black jerseys. Ferdinand. 2 more points for the Thunder.
He seems to make a lot of things happen for him.
He's playing pretty tough D. There's a lot of holding going on in there. Good turnover
Nice.
on the Saints and steal by Trey Black. Anticipating the down court pass. Trey's got it up top. He's going to get things set up for the Saints. Drawing on 5 minutes here in the Tice Lovinger good, knowing he double teamed open underneath on the far side. Saw him. Johnson unfortunately missed everything there with a second left on the shot clock. Manhattan with the ball. Saints still in their 2-3 or 1-3-1, it looks like, zone defense there. Trey Black on the drive, toss over to Lovinger, just a little strong. Gets it up to 13. That's Tremont Lindsay, 5'8" sophomore out of Cairns, Texas. A lot of Texas folks on this roster here in Manhattan. Trey Black draws the foul. Tremont Lindsay gets his first personal foul. That would be the 6th. 15 foul. First one in for Trey Black. Saints trailing by 3 now.
This is a trend I never understand, that they pull all of the players, so you can't rebound it. Now with Trey, you didn't need it in that moment, but I haven't figured out the strategy behind that yet. But I see a lot of teams doing that.
Yeah. The Saints on the rebound, pushing it, trying to pick up the pace. Quincy James goes up.
Quincy will do it.
No foul called on that, but ties it up,
He's feeling
24-24.
He's grabbing at that calf.
Off the Manhattan player. Saints basketball. (24-24), 3:43 left to go in this first half. Saints tied up with the Thunder from Manhattan. Miscommunication between Trey and Quincy. Quincy goes up and woo! Looks like he was getting ready to eat the basketball for breakfast.
He
He
got higher, I think, than he thought he was going to get on that.
Give him wings.
Yes.
Quincy's first foul, team 4th.
Well, it felt a lot bigger, too. I think Lindsay's stands at, is it 5'6", 5'8"?
5'8".
5'8".
Yeah.
He towered over that shot.
Looked like an umbrella for a moment there.
Yes.
Tremont makes free throw there, 24-26. Saints trailing by 2 now. Trey Black from 3. call, and over the back there on Jordan Marshall. Team's 6th foul. That would be Marshall's first personal. Johnson looking to get it in. Off the rim, rebound Manhattan. They're pressing on the fast break. They do not slow down. Ball up to Quincy James. Quincy's going one-on-one there. We're going to get a foul called on 15. Jordan White. Jordan's out of Topeka, Kansas. Makes them both. 26-28. Saints trail by 2.
Saints are hanging in there. This is the #1 team in our conference.
Yeah, they're three-pointer good. 31-26. Coach Jack Manhattan called the timeout. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching Saints basketball from Central Christian College of the Bible. And we're back to the action here. Saints have the basketball. Trey Black bringing it up. Going to set things up for the Saints. Top of the key, right side. Going to drive it on in, kick it out to Quincy James. 3-point shot up. And
Got it.
Good.
Big shot.
29-31. Match the three-pointer. Only put the Saints down now 2. Got a moving pick is what they're calling there on number 14. Moving pick. Yeah, when you pick somebody, you have to have your feet planted and you can't be moving into them, or else they'll call that a moving pick, and that's a foul.
Got it.
Trey Black, 15-footer.
Let's go.
Ties it on up. 1:42 left to go in this first half of play. Saints keeping it close. The #1 conference seed, Manhattan Thunder. Little Euro step, that illegal step there we've outlawed in Missouri. Both times it hasn't worked, so they ought to learn by now.
Right. Yeah, Tice was prepared only for 2. He wasn't ready for that third one.
Kick out to Trey Black, sets up, deep, no good. Rebound. Fast break here, Lobinger. Oh. That's Tice's first personal foul. team's 5th.
Just so Manhattan knows that they are represented well here by some of the fans. I just heard one of them say, "Thank you, ref," on that call. So you are not alone.
I thought you were going to say that the Manhattan team was represented well by the Nebraska Christian College team.
Well, right. That blended family has come together nicely.
59.9 seconds to go here in the first period. Saints have the ball. Trey Black bringing it up for the Saints. Looks like they went to a matching 2-3 zone. Good defense there by
Nice hustle. Big guy.
Andrew Johnson.
Yep.
They pulled up a little funky on that defense there. They had that's called a matching 2-3, where you just kind of mimic a man to man, but you stay in your 2-3 concepts. I'm sure the Saints adapted to it well. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound.
Oh.
Johnson.
Oh.
Nice.
Tight.
Just automatic
didn't see
kick
it.
out without looking. There we go. Quincy James on the steal. Pulls it up.
7
seconds.
seconds.
Trey Black on the pick and roll. Kick out to Johnson.
Got it!
And it's a three-pointer at the buzzer, putting the Saints up by 1 to go into halftime.
That was a big shot.
Big shot, big play call by the Saints.
Woo!
34-31. Saints lead at the half over the #1 seeded Manhattan Thunder.
Let's go. Torches up.
We're going to take a quick break here at halftime. We'll see you on the flip. You're watching Saints basketball from Central Christian College of the Bible. And welcome back. We're just getting ready for some second half action here on the nightcap of the MCCC tournament. Saints are going to start with the ball and the lead.
That
Leading
was
by
a
one.
huge shot.
End of the first half on a three-point shot at the buzzer. Let's hope that's the difference in the game. Oh, alley-oop. Quincy just off the mark with that incredible play and pass. Just didn't finish it. Thunder with the ball. Lobinger, got it. Snuck under that.
The outstretched fingers there.
He's got quite the wingspan there for somebody to try and go under or around. Trey Black lost the ball on the drive, trying to convince the ref that it was off, off the knee of the other player unsuccessfully. Saints trail by one. Three-pointer up and good by Saints. Kind of get away with an over and a back there.
Well, I think they're saying he lost control. Maybe
there was a touch, but that was mostly maintained by the Saints. Saints coming out a little shaking here.
Johnson and Johnson couldn't get on the same page on that one.
This is where they get in trouble.
Yes.
Right? They start off gangbusters in the first half, but struggle coming out of the locker room sometimes. Lobinger on the rebound. Gets up to Quincy. Quincy James taking it top of the key. Gosh, Quincy, you've got a mismatch there. You got to take him.
He said, I hear you. Oh.
And the ball was dribbled off the backside of Quincy James out of bounds.
Wow. What a
kind of
series.
an unfortunate landing spot there for Quincy. Saints trail by 4 now. So they have a player out there with the number 0. Nate Aubrey, Manhattan, Kansas. Senior who hit the three-pointer last time down. Shot way off. I'm not sure he called bank, and I'm not sure that counts.
That was very, very friendly.
34-40, Saints trailing by 6. Have not found another turnover.
This is what happens.
Saints back on defense, trying to stop the secondary break. Can't box out, don't get the rebound. Three-point shot by Manhattan. Going to have an offensive foul called. Saints lucky not to get called on fouling the shooter there. It'll be Jeff Butler who kind of took one on the chin.
Is that his third foul?
Yes. It's number 14, Jordan Marshall, the 6'7" senior. Their big man inside. Picked up his third foul early on here in the second half. Good news for the Saints. They can go with a larger lineup now than Manhattan. Lobinger coming up to set the screen and do the ball movement. Quincy, just got to get the ball up higher to a 6'7" guy. Let him go get it. I think that's the sum of their offense. Drive to the basket, get a rebound.
Yes,
Saints having a hard time stopping that.
Yeah, we're having trouble getting our offensive game going.
Coach Jack DeFreitas said enough. Down by 8. Can't let this get away from us any longer than what's gone on. Full timeout there for the Saints. We'll see. This is sometimes a challenge he's had this second half with. It's usually they get a little lethargic after they have a 15-point lead.
Right.
Now they're a little lethargic without a lead. When
yeah,
they,
one
or
point
with a
lead.
1 point lead and out of the half. And
all
so
of a sudden down to 8 that quick.
Down 8 here in the last 3 minutes of play. In fact, they have scored a single bucket. 1 bucket here in the last 4 minutes. So part of the challenge Coach DeFreitas has had this year. They'll go on hot streaks where they'll score 15.
Right.
And then they'll go on cold streaks where they don't score for 3 or 4 minutes at a time. And
they've had some opportunities. That alley-oop to Quincy would have been an unbelievable way to start off this half, but you missed that.
Just a little sloppy ball handling, some turnovers, and
Trey's having a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball tonight.
Yeah, he plays. I mean, he plays with the Harley Davidson philosophy.
What's that?
That would be if you're not a little out of control, you're not moving fast enough.
Right.
And unfortunately, that's not a great basketball philosophy.
No, but when he's on his game speed, nobody can keep up with it.
Andre Johnson with the three-pointer that was missed and picked up by the Manhattan team. Saints now in a 2-3 zone. Left the top of the key. 15-footer wide open. 10-point deficit for the Saints here in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Trey Black, senior leadership, needs to kick in here and need to find a way to get a bucket for the Saints. Brothers Johnson in and out to each other. Three-pointer deep for Andre.
Got it.
There it is. Need some of that experience to kick through here. Cut the lead to 7. Still sitting in their kind of matchup 2-3 zone. Quincy, hand in his face, goes up over 9-point lead. Ty Slavinger on the baseline. We need to see more of that.
Yeah, that's a strong suit of his. We haven't seen that hardly at all.
That's just the second kind of in the paint hook shot for him tonight. Slavinger.
Nice block.
Putting the D on. Ball in Quincy James's hand. Trey Black gonna set things up. Trey looking for the pick and roll option here. Got the pick option, but did not get the roll option. Turnover Saints. Still trailing by 9. Good inside-outside movement for the Thunder.
That little mid jumper's been there for them the last 3-4 possessions.
Coach Jack DeFreitas is probably going to have to get out of that 2-3 zone because it's not doing them any favors here.
They're attacking right at the heart of it.
Yeah, they're getting that 10, 12-foot jumper every time.
In a nice
in the
open
paint.
look. Tyson playing too deep under the basket when that jumper pulls up.
Substitution in for the Thunder. Jamari Larkin in for the Saints. Along with Quincy James, Andre Johnson, Trey Black, and Ty Slavinger on court. Let's see, 3. Didn't quite get his shoulder square. Ball off target. Rebound, Manhattan. Drive, kick out, tap out to Jamari Larkin. Jamari takes it down to left corner. Kicks it back up to Andre. Got another timeout on the court. Coach Jack DeFreitas still not exactly thrilled with what he's seeing out there. 13:01 left to go in this competition. The winner of this game goes on to the championship game tomorrow to take on the Barclay Bears.
One thing I saw looking at the annals of history was that the men have never won it. Have never won this conference tournament.
Well, I'm looking over on the banners over there, and I'm not seeing a men's conference championship.
No,
so
I was looking all the way back. I think it goes back to the 60s or something. I think the girls have got one.
Look at you
The
doing
guys
a little
have not.
historian action there.
Yes, trying to get a little better prepared.
Our tech assistant Brittany helping us out here with some history. Just looking at this, seeing a lot of Manhattan, Ozark, Faith, Grace. Nebraska Christian College got one. Not seeing a Central tournament conference championship in there. So Saints coming back out. Cruz Mendoza out there now. James Lobinger going down underneath, doing a little dipsy-do underneath. Couldn't get it to go. Ferdinand with the rebound. Even though they have a bench of about 12,
Yes.
it looks like he's only playing about 8 guys. So not much different than what you see from the Saints in terms of actual players rotating in and out tonight. Saints trailing by 11. Lobinger.
Got it.
Easy bucket. I hope that's the plan going forward to get back in this thing, is
We
to
need him to get going.
let him go one-on-one inside. 9 times out of 10, that's what's going to happen there. Saints pull within 9. Got to play some defense now. Get some turnovers. Get back into this thing. Hard work, great defense, easy buckets. Trey Black going to be called for the foul, the reach-in foul. Foul on Trey Black. Jordan White picks up Trey Black's second, team first this half. Lobinger on the rebound. Cruz Mendoza bringing it up for the Saints. They do have a mismatch on the inside again. Hope they can see that, get that set up. Trey Black on the drive. They're looking for Lobinger inside.
Oh,
Lobinger
Lobinger's got to take that.
kicks it away. And Quincy body fouled. I think that's Isaiah Collier. Quincy's second foul, team's second this half.
That's a little bit of when helping hurts. He's looking for one pass too many.
Yeah.
Lobinger is the best option,
Yep.
and but he's very unselfish.
Yep. Sometimes hard for these guys, particularly when you get the message, the biblical message about selflessness,
Yes.
to know where that boundary is on a team dynamic of,
Yes.
of when you need to just kind of take the ball. And that's something young Tice Lobinger is going to learn here in the coming years, I believe. Mendoza kicks that out to
nice no-look pass.
Trey
Big
Black.
three.
Big three. Pulls the Saints within 6. 42-48. Still sitting in their 2-3 zone. A little surprised Coach Jack is staying in that. Cruz Mendoza bringing the ball up for the Saints. They get things set up. They're spreading them out just a hair, trying to create some driving lanes. Opportunities for Tice to go one-on-one. On the pick and roll there. Still not very successful of finding Lobinger on the roll. Mendoza with the 15-footer, rolls off the front. Rebound Manhattan. Jordan White with the runner over Lobinger in the lane. 8-point difference. See what Coach Jack is doing. He's really trying to spread out the Manhattan defense. Trying to look for opportunities for Tice inside, but Manhattan doing a good job just trying to cut that out. Oh, he traveled. They missed the extra steps there on Ferdinand. Quincy James comes out with a 2-on-3 in the lane. That's where he needed to go hit the jumping machine and go so high nobody could touch him.
Right,
He missed.
right.
He misplayed.
Yes, he missed the launch pad on
the launch pad. That's right.
But we'll take the foul.
Foul called on number 20, Garrett Harmison, 6'4" freshman out of Riley, Kansas. His first team third. .43.50. Lobinger going to get a breather. Andrew Johnson returned to the lineup. He's in the backcourt with his brother Andre. Trey Black. Quincy James at the line, and Jamari Larkin, the sole rebounder.
Yes. Be curious to see what this offense looks like now. They've been forcing it so much to Tice try to make something happen, and now he's out of the game. Obviously, they're going to have to switch strategies.
We're in a 1-3-1 zone here now. Saints still staying in a zone concept here. Probably to help protect some of the tired legs, I'm guessing. Saints crowd getting fired up. Deep three. Good for number 5, Isaac Higgins. 44-53, 9-point deficit for the Saints. Johnson on the miss. Karam caught by Jamari Larkin. Saints keep the ball.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a...
Yeah, number 5 got hooked into Andrew.
I don't know what wrestling move that is, but we're going to call that the hook 'em.
Yeah, the forearm shiver.
It's his third personal foul. Isaac Hagan picking up the fourth team. 8:20 left to go here in this second half. Trey Black, again, just out of control a little bit. Sometimes you push it when you're trying to do too much, and
yes,
that looks like what he's doing a little bit tonight. Andrew Johnson called for the foul. He thought he got all ball there. Ref
looked like he
disagreed.
stripped it, but yeah, ref is a lot closer than I am.
Higgins puts it back in for a bucket for the Thunder, putting it out to a 10-point lead. 11-point lead for the Thunder. Closing in just on 8 minutes to go here. We got our ref.
Official timeout.
Official timeout there. We got a little wet spot down there. People are sliding on, so always love to see when player safety is paramount.
Yes. Especially for the Saints right now. We cannot afford one more to go down.
Yeah, we've got had a kind of a rough go of it the last 2 weeks with player injuries. So one last night, one 2 weeks ago, both from key contributors. In fact, the leading scorer for the Saints, Jackson King's been out with what they think is a knee injury.
Nice.
Drive in by Larkin. Gives it to Andrew Johnson for the easy bucket. Saints within 9. They're going to have to go on a run. They're going to have to dig deep here on the defensive end and just start getting.
Needs to start with a good stop.
Saints just outsized there on the inside right now. Quincy James on the drive, draws the foul. On number, that was on number 10, I believe. Nope, they called that on our man Ferdinand, his second. Team's 5th. Quincy makes the free throw, pulls them within 10. Lost his legs on that free throw, no good. Saints with a 10-point deficit with just over 7 minutes to go. They're going to have to kick it into high gear if they're going to try and pull this one out. Trey Black going in.
Oh,
and
couldn't get it. And Trey comes up with his knee in pain.
Oh. Got an official's timeout here to attend to Trey Black on the baseline.
Trying to walk it off.
Grabbing a calf there. Hope that's just a cramp. Aaron Douglas checking in. Going to give Trey a break to get that. Maybe if it's a cramp, get it stretched out at least. Errant pass there. Rebounded, collected by the Saints. Greg Johnson with it for the Saints. Larkin on the drive in. Going to be called for the tie-up. Well, I don't know. They must be dripping a lot of sweat out there because there's a lot of slipping and sliding going on.
Should have called him for the hog tie because that's what it looked like. I think he got away with one.
Saints trail by 10, 6:27.
That'd be a Nebraska thing, wouldn't it?
Hog tie?
A hog tie, is that a thing?
That's more of an Iowa thing.
It's an Iowa thing?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, a lot more hogs in Iowa.
Okay.
If it were Nebraska, they'd probably say he calf roped him.
Okay. That was a big three.
13-point lead. Got the steal by Ferdinand, then the foul by the Second half woes continue for the Saints here. Haven't found the juice that they needed to get this run going yet.
No, they need to put a little stickum on their hands or something. They just.
And shoes.
Yes. They're making big, powerful moves, but just losing the handle on
A lot
these
of turnovers
balls.
tonight. Well, you know it's your night when you're 6'7" guys hitting three-pointers.
Yeah. Well, if he's going to be the player of the conference, he better be able to do something like that.
16-point lead. Saints just letting this one slowly get away from them. Trey Black back in, got that calf stretched out. Quincy James, Tice Lovinger, Johnson, and Johnson
Yes.
on the court.
Where's this been?
Finally got a lob into Lovinger, and
Oh,
the Saints
lost control on the shot clock.
let the shot clock run out on them.
Got another one. Big guy's got skills.
Jordan Marshall there, 6'7" senior, with back-to-back threes for the Thunder. And Trey is
He's down again.
down again.
These games have taken a toll on him.
Yeah, the way these guys play, they tend to go 100 miles an hour and just zaps the body and
Does.
And it also depends how well they manage that body between games and drinking their fluids, and because the week before a game, not just the day of
Right.
or the day after, they just got to have continual maintenance on those levels of water in the body. Might have to get some bananas at halftime or before pregame bananas.
Get some salt. Yes.
Potassium. 4:21 left to go here in this contest. 47-68. Saints down by 21.
It's a 1 point lead starting this half.
Yeah.
Now down by 21.
Yeah, 22-point difference here, and started getting away at that 16-minute mark when they got up by 8, and it's just been a slog for the Saints since. So
Manhattan found the basket, started hitting some of those big threes. They were taking them early. They just weren't making all of them. And they got hot.
our turnovers haven't hurt us, or have hurt us extensively also. We've had a lot of
Yes.
ball handling errors in the second half that have given them more possessions than what we've been able to
We
maintain.
play so fast. We're always on the edge of just being out of control. And that showed up tonight in some critical moments with some ball handling issues.
Aaron Douglas, Quincy James, Andre Johnson, Andrew Johnson, and Tice Lobinger on the floor for the Saints. Quincy James handling the ball for the Saints at the top of the key. Trying to find a driving lane or call on number 14, that's Jordan Marshall. I think it might be his 4th, team's 6th. Had his hands all over Tice Lobinger. And ref said that's not good. Johnson with the rebound for the Saints. Kicks it up to Brother Johnson. Top of the key.
He's had a good game tonight.
Deep 3.
Got it.
Step back 3. 3-point was too. The 3-point line was too close, so we had to step back from that.
He's trying to pick up one more point for it.
50-68. .30 left to go. Saints have 5 team fouls. Thunder have 6 team fouls. Turnover. Isaac Hagans with the extra step. As they do, they move the ball forward just a hair to let the guys inbound it.
It's a big feat on the sideline.
Yeah.
You get toes over the line.
Yeah. I think what we're missing on our team is a Nebraska player. I think that's really
That's right. That's
all
what
the
we need.
successful teams I've seen here in the league have had a Nebraska player on them, and I think that's one of the things I'm going to recommend to Coach Jack DeFreitas here. Is
Yes, we got
to go find
open up our recruiting.
Nebraska basketball player. I know it seems ironic, but
seems to be the missing link right now.
Deep 3 put up by number 10. Dylan Reed, sophomore out of Concordia, Kansas. Hitting the 3-pointer, putting the Thunder back up by 19. Aaron Douglas for the 3, no good. Rebound, Saints. 54-71. 2 minutes left to go. Didn't catch what was going on there.
No, I didn't see. I couldn't tell if
Had no officials timeout to get a player in, so I don't know if we had another cramp or.
I believe that's what happened. He's chugging a Gatorade right now over there, so I think he might have cramped up right when he was coming in.
So, if we're looking at the schedule of events here for tomorrow, we'll have more games
Championship.
continuing tomorrow. On the women's side at 11 o'clock. Sorry, at 9 o'clock. Manhattan will take on Barclay in the 5th place game. We've got at 5 o'clock the Ozark women taking on Emmaus for the championship. And the 3rd place game will be between Calvary and Faith at 1 o'clock for the women. On the men's side, we'll have an 11 o'clock game for Faith and Emmaus for the 5th place game. We're going to conceivably here have Manhattan taking on Barclay at 7 o'clock for the championship game. And in a consolation game, looks like Ozark will be playing Central Christian College. And this is the white flag being put up by the Saints. No pressure on the defensive side, just letting the clock run down. Aaron Douglas with the rebound and raising the flag here, saying tip of the hat to the Thunder for the game they played tonight. So Saints lose this one, 54-73. 19-point difference tonight.
They stayed right with them through that first half. It was pretty exciting, but our worst fears proved true starting the second half and just watching that sluggishness.
Just get point by point by point ahead, and Saints just not able to respond anytime throughout the second half. So it's been a fun season. I believe this is going to end our broadcast season.
Yes.
Neil, thanks. Been fun, bud.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for inviting me. This has been a lot of fun. I like watching the games like this.
It's a little bit different perspective than
it is.
Being on the on the court and in the stadium, and just want to doing a cool thing, letting all the players participate, even those injured here. So what we like to see in our Christian young men and ladies is that kind of character.
That's what it's about.
Of inclusion. Amen. So signing off for the season, this is Brian Taylor, and I want to thank you for joining us this season, watching Saints basketball. We'll be back next year with new teams, new season.
Got some exciting things in the pipeline. Honestly,
got a lot of stuff to look forward to.
Got a lot of
Coaches
stuff.
are doing a lot of great work on the recruiting front. The college itself is moving forward in great strides and bounds, and we're looking to continue to grow our student enrollment through young men and women who love Jesus and want to live a life fulfilled through Him, by Him, in Him.
Yes.
And again, been a great year here at Central Christian College of the Bible for basketball. We'll see you next year. You've been watching Saints basketball from Central Christian College of the Bible.